bunch of other people have already been saying. There's nothing the slightest bit creative about this endeavor. But go ahead, keep thinking you're clever. I love insults that just ricochet. Most people don't even know that I am part gay, but that's why I try to keep it to myself, 'cause I couldn't be with a man. I'm way too masculine. I just push him away. And it ain't fair to him. It's really not fair to me either, but there is a tiny ass percentage that's attracted to him, but they don't last long. Not that I could be with a woman, 'cause quite frankly, they're just way too damn psychotic. But I'm way more attracted to them. Anyway. I'd rather isolate. So late. True. So true about me. You know, I came out in the 7th grade to my parents and to some people I went to school with, and they responded by giving me a Bible, one of those teen study Bibles. So, you know, Protestant crap. But, I think I'm just being more honest about it now because, like, I'm just realizing how much of an issue this is. Like, sexuality and gender, like, it's kind of funny how much shit trans people get. I actually think that they're a lot more honest about what that is. I mean, I think many of them are lying to themselves about their identity because they're just trying to fit in with society because they're insecure or whatever. But I think that there's something very true about androgyny and, like, if you don't really fit in with your gender, you don't, it's hard for you to have a relationship with the opposite sex. Like, trying to find a good way to explain it. Need to come up with a good, like, metaphor. Because Jesus spoke in parables for a reason. People were way too stupid to understand what he was actually talking about. In my head, I'm a real feminine woman that's able to, you know, chase around a bunch of chickens in the yard and play with my kids and make dinner for my husband and all that, you know? But that's not who I am. I'm like a fucking stud. But I wouldn't ever do that now because I'm Orthodox. Not, you know, that's not conducive with Orthodox Christian life. It's just not. I mean, if you want to be gay, if you want to, like, be actively gay, I mean, just be pagan. Or you could just go one of those, like, churches, like the Trinitarian, or what's it called? Unitarian? Yeah, Unitarian church. But you'd have to deal with a female pastor and a bunch of stupid liberals that are probably possessed. So, yeah, there's that. But I'm not here to hate on anybody, like, tell anyone what to do or what not to do. Like, it's like, you can read the scripture for yourself. If you're interested in, you know, not giving in to that sort of thing, like, talk to a priest. I don't know how much of that they'll understand, though. I mean, I know that there's that stereotype about priests, and that's another thing I've noticed with comedy. It's like there are so many people that make some stupid joke about Catholic priests. I'm Orthodox, but it's still like that. It's my sister religion, so it's just annoying. It doesn't offend me, but it's like, dude, like, when are they gonna come up with another joke? Because, like, I just hear that, like, oh, Catholic priest, oh yeah. Like, it's always something about molestation or sex or whatever, you know? It's like, you could talk so much more trash about the Catholic Church, but you choose to, like, go after the priest for the same thing that, like, everybody else says, you know? I don't know. It's just lame. But yeah. I've also noticed, though, that people that grew up religious, like, they really shit on it now. I didn't grow up religious, so I guess that's why I warmed up to it later on in my life. But there are a bunch of people that just complain about all the shit that they had to deal with and how crazy their church was, and oh, I'm so grateful that I didn't grow up like that. Because, you know, when I went to the Orthodox Church, I immediately wanted to join because I just loved the way that they worshipped. And people were really friendly, and they wanted to talk to me, and that's never happened, like, ever. I tend to intimidate a lot of people because people don't know how to read me. So I think many of them just assume that I'm, like, all gay. No, I'm part gay, all schizophrenic. So, and I don't say that so I have a label. I say that because it's part of my experience, and most people don't understand that. Because they've been taught that schizophrenics are scary people that should be avoided at all costs, and they're the homeless drug addicts that you see babbling to themselves on the street. And while that is probably true, the chances of them hurting you are slim to none. Yeah, psychiatrists have done a damn good job at scaring the public out of ever talking to us. And because of that, people don't understand it. And they don't want to, you know? Well, you can count on me to go out of my way to try to understand things that I don't understand. Just because that's the right thing to do.